Flock up or flock off, not you. You stick around because it's going down. Whoa, what a day, what a day. Eagle Maniac insert foot here. Whoa. God. Before we get into anything, let's keep the Maniac thing the Maniac thing. Please like and subscribe. If you about that fly, Eagles fly. Drop a comment in the box if you fine with the flock. Let's fly. Do remember, join the Maniac thing. Know the gang. You hit that bell. You get a bang whenever I'm on this YouTube thing. Let's fly, y'all's takeoff time. Woo, and let's keep the main thing the main thing. You know, hope this video finds you in good vibes, good times, because if you're not there, I hope this helps you get there, because we about to go there. Oh, yeah, and all that and all that. Oh, yeah. No, we hit 500 flock. Let's flock up for real, yeah. We feeling good in here. Welcome to all the new subscribers. Yes. Shout out to my boy Pearl. What ain't seen my homie in forever, man. Got some dope comments from yesterday that we got to address and all that. Shout out to all the new flock members first and foremost. And all the flocks that's been there from the beginning. Can't forget them, man. Because you know one thing I hate, man? I see this going on. And just going to hop outside the nest real quick before we hop inside the nest. You know what I'm saying? I see a lot. And in this day, and they see, there I go again, man. This is about the Eagles. Here I go going off on a tangent already. But I'm just saying, man, you never see any loyalty anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's all about the new subscribers. They get the new deals and all of that. What about the old people? AT&T got that thing right. I don't have AT&T. Why am I shouting out AT&T? Get out of here. Back into the nest, y'all, man. Listen, man. In this world, you know, I'm not even going to defend myself yet, man, because we got to address this dude, bro. Like, especially not just this world. In this Eagle verse, you can go from hero to hill real quick, hero to hill in half a second. This guy out here is talking crazy already, man. I wanted to retain this guy so bad yesterday. Half a second before, like I said, in half a second, man, you go from hero to hill, rock flocking with us, man. Is you crazy? I don't want to say his name no more, man. Can we call him just, nah, because we got Blankenship coming up. That's the real Blink, man. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because... and that's what it is, man. We look at this world through eagle-colored glasses. I got so many things I want to address, man. I'm all over the place right now. This dude got me hot, bro. This dude got me hot. Because, you know, if you recall, you go from hero to hill in half a second out here, man. Especially when you don't... This dude is talking about the Lions that he's on now is better than the 22 Eagles. Like, you mad, bro? You mad, bro? Like, relax, come on, man. This is classic. X-energy, bro. Ex-girlfriend, ex-boyfriend, whatever you want to call it. X-energy, yo. Like, you gonna poo-poo what we brought you to a Super Bowl, homie, man. Like, I just saw this. This just hopped on my ears. Just made me raise my eagle eyebrow. Flew past my eagle eye. Like, ow! Ooh, bro. Is this a feather to the hater moment? Like, it's... an ex-Eagle like this dude, and I mean, even after him going, man. You know, no, before, because we gotta do this in sections, just the way it came to me, man. Allow me to defend myself because I saw that all over the comments yesterday, man. We were talking like, bro, he's gone. What are you talking about? He ain't coming back. He gone. So, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know, we ain't always right, man. You know, 50-50, it's a 50-50 thing. Nah, not really. I'm like, more like 90-10. You know what I'm saying? Because I was right about that Nick Morrow guy. You saw we signed Nick Morrow. Anyway, you ain't going to go patting backs and all of that, man. Forget that, man. Let's get into what we came here to get into, man. What we got for your flock pots today? What we got for your flock pots? We're going to throw it in the flock pots. We're going to throw it on the table, chop it up, and you consume it how you deem fit. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, oh, wait. So this is the first thing I saw, right? Eagles made an offer at the start of free agency, but it wasn't what CJ wanted. He turned it down. By the time he realized he had misjudged the market, the Eagles had moved on to other priorities. You already knew about that, right? So to my defense, right? What I was thinking, what I saw, you know, when I first saw that that it was a rumor, that they came to an agreement, not so much a rumor, because now we know it's not a rumor. They had come to an agreement. Nothing was etched in stone yet. Nobody had signed anything yet. We've seen it happen time and time again. We saw it happen with us, with our boy Frank Gore back in the day. Numerous occasions. You got Belichick supposed to be going to coach the Jets and all kinds of things. We've seen this thing happen before. So I'm like, when you see the number, you're seeing 6.5. with the possibility to make $8 million. You like, ain't no way. CJGJ, they doing something over there. Something's going on. I'm listening to Sports Take earlier today, you know, like, not just Sports Take, Marsha and his boy, right? And, you know, just something just doesn't seem right about that number. And the Eagles not addressing that number and what happened with Slay and all kinds of things. Things are going on. How he may be seeing other things. I'm seeing that boy's name Brian Branch pop up a lot all over through the Eagle verse. You know what I mean? So, I think I'm on to something with that. But and we'll address that later in a second. But like I said, to my defense, bro, 6.5 million guaranteed with the possibility to make a CJGJ baby. Make it make sense to me. Like what the flop is going on? I couldn't see it. So, to my defense, that's what I was seeing. I was like, there's no way. But now you see things like this come out. And things are starting to make a little more sense to me. You're starting to have a bit of, revisionist history. Hindsight is 2020. Things of that ilk. I'm starting to have those things run through my mind. I'm thinking, yeah, there were signs with this guy. Player aside, amazing player. Come on, y'all. Like, this is why you would want him back. This is why I would think. This is why I was trying to make it make sense to me in my world, in my Eagleverse, that we're getting this guy back. There's no way. Number one. I don't even know why I have to read that. I'm an Eagles fan. And I'm pretty sure I was in the majority as far as wanting to retain CJGJ. Number one, that's why I saw what I saw yesterday and what I was thinking. Number two, I'm an Eagles fan. Yeah, we on it right now like this, man. If somebody don't want to be here, we don't want them to be here. And you will turn from hero to hill in half a second, i.e. Carson Wentz. You saw how that went down. I was one of the biggest proponents, one of the biggest... You know what I'm saying. Like, I had his back. I was behind Carson Wentz 100%. Pause. So Carson Wentz was that guy until he wanted to get out of here. Like, people were still talking about him, Jalen Hurts' first year starting, like, Carson Wentz. So, dude, we don't want, if you don't want to be here, we don't want you. At least that's how I look at it. I look at the world through equal-colored glasses. Where my glasses at? Man, you already know, and you should too. All the people that was thinking all the time, but that's in the past, man. Number three, I'm an Eagles fan. So I know one no don't stop the show, man. We on to the next, bro. I don't give a damn. Get him up out of here. And that's how I felt. That's how I felt after he was gone. And just, no heart. I saw something. Matter of fact, I saw this morning. He had his presser. He said no ill will towards the Eagles, no nothing like that. And I'm like, I can only take a man at his word. What he says has got to be his bomb, right? This is what he's saying. This is what I heard. This is what came out of his mouth that I saw on video. Not on the Twitter. No Twitter fingers going crazy. Nothing like that. Fellas to that hater, man. But then now, his Twitter fingers going crazy. He getting rowdy. What did you do? Like, you're in Detroit, boy? Like, stop it. Their 22 is better than the Eagles in 22. The Eagles 22 from 22. Come, bro, son. Like, I can't... CJGJ, make it make sense to me, baby. What is we talking? What are we doing? So basically, I'm seeing what other people are seeing. Not to mention, he's got his agent dropping mics. Like, I heard Barry Brooks say as much. Like, bro, like, so you drop that mic, don't mind how he will pick up that mic, gradually put it on that list that he puts on, and he's going to take somebody. You're getting somebody's head chopped off. He's about to go. I don't want to use that word. He's about to go. He's about to go violate the Lions now for no reason at all, except for the sole express purpose of making you look dumb. Nah, let me chill. I'm taking this personal, but you know how this thing goes, man. Speaking of Howie being petty, man, I think the Mariota pickup was definitely something like a slight to your boy, Chip Kelly. Damn, Chip Kelly. So Chip Kelly Green, man, it was supposed to work. Whatever, it didn't work. So boom, get that up out of here. So you got that going. And Mariota, after looking through, because we done, throw that at your flock pot, chop it up, throw it underneath the table, let the dog eat it, man. Like, flock him, bro. Now what? Enemy. He's on the list, y'all. He's on the list. So we got that going. And X in the flock pots, man. Just a quick touch on Mariota. I think I got it mixed up yesterday talking about how last year they were in playoff contention. Were they up until last? I may have been confusing them with the year prior. I think they were in playoff contention with Matt Ryan and us beating them with the first game and all that. You know what I'm saying? I was out there in ATL that first game. Ho, 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 what a game. Yeah, so get that up out of here. And CJGJ, Lock him. Yeah. So we got a few pickups today. We gotta say peace. Deuce is number two, first and foremost. You know, Deuce is the Deuce, and that's how we gonna do it. Deuce is up out of here. We gotta say peace to Pascal. Pascal is up out of here, man. I saw this was yesterday. I believe he went to, it was earlier today. He went to Arizona with my boy Gannon. Our boy. Yeah, he went over there, and I'm going to miss him because that was a big piece. As Nick Sirianni used to always call Nick Sirianni, our boy, our coach. Heaps is so sincere. You know, we had to let him go. He was the enforcer. And it's rough. It's going to be hard to replace that. I hope the Eagles got something up. I saw McKenzie was available. Just got home. I'm seeing on the bottom line on the NFL Network, McKenzie is gone because Buffalo let him go. You know, I figure he's a gadget guy, and he may have not really have fit with us anyway. We need someone to replace that that aggression, that power, that strength, that enforcer mentality, that dog mentality that Zach Pascal has. And gonna be rough seeing him go, but you know, this is what happens after, you know, going into a Super Bowl. Teams all around the league is gonna start picking them off, especially guys that used to be in our organization. They're gonna pick guys off that they're used to, similarly to what happened with Weidl and picking up Sayamalu. I just found out Deuce Staley is now down in Carolina, hence that's why he went and snatched up Miles Sanders, you know, so we're just gonna see a lot of that. We're gonna see a lot of that. This is par for the course right now, you know. Nick Morrow, from what I'm finding out, I touched on it yesterday, picking up Nick Morrow as a linebacker, a depth piece or a starter. We never know. We can see what happens. Maybe he fits Desai's scheme and it gets crazy and, you know, he has a come-out year. Yeah. We'll see what happens. But what I'm finding out, what I'm learning is that he's more of a cover guy. So basically fulfilling that Kaiser White role, basically what he was last year to a certain extent. Not so big in run defense. So that's it's not going to bode well for us. It's not really what we're looking for. We need some guys that can come up and stop that run. If you were looking at an area where we were not top of the, I mean, we still, you know, middle of the pack, I guess you could say, and we lost some guys. So we want to see what Morrow could do. Maybe fit in Desai's system and blows up, comes through for us. You know what I mean? And yesterday I was talking about that number 10, back to what we were getting into with that number 10 picking up Brian Branch. And I'm seeing a lot of people touch on that now. They're seeing what I'm seeing. This guy could be the one. The thing is, if you look deeper into it, with the likes of, with losing the likes of Andre Dillard, with losing the likes of Sayamalu, you know these Eagles are going to replenish those trenches. Losing the likes of Javon Hargraves when you go to the defensive side of the trenches, that is our philosophy. This is what we do as an organization. I see the Eagles out here trolling right now. We invited Bijan Robinson in for a visit today, flew him in for a visit today. God, you know there's no way in hell that our Eagles are signing Bijan Robinson. I believe, not Barrett Brooks, Derek Gunn said as much on the show today. He has a little inside information. Heard that, you know, there's no way that the Eagles are picking a running back in the first round. So we could just wash that away unless it's just a bit of gamesmanship, you know. Maybe we just throwing it out there, trying to throw a few people off our scent, and maybe we'll do it. But I highly doubt it. We know what our team does. It's just we have such a glaring deficiency at the safety position right now. No slight against Kayvon Wallace or Reed Blankenship. These guys were backups last year for a reason. Blankenship he showed flashes. But, you know, can we really rely on him to do this for 17 games? Can we rely on any of these guys that we're asking to step in for these starters role, for these starters that we lost from last season? Can we depend on any of them to do any of this? But we always know that as our organization, our organizational philosophy is to fulfill the trenches. You build from the inside out, and that's how you build great teams. That's how we've become a perennial, I guess, playoff team. You know, we're that organization now. We're the organization that other teams look at and say, oh, we want to be like that. We want to do it the way they did it. That's us. And how do we do that? We do it from the trenches. But it all matters on at the end of the day, how we going to do? How is Howie Potter going to wave that magic wand? How is Howie going to bust that stupid dope move? I told you where I stand on it. And I just feel like the safety position needs to be addressed immediately. They might not weigh that as heavily as I weigh it. They may see value later down the line where they can fill these holes. and become better because you know there's always those diamonds in the rough. You see, you got your Fred Warners picked in the third round, all kinds of guys throughout the league. You see studs and stars picked up in the third round. You just have to kind of try to hit on these guys. Lately, Howie has been doing as much when you look at the likes of Will, you look at the likes of a Gainwell, you know, and like you can pick up guys to fill those slots, those holes later in the draft. You've got guys on our offensive line right now, when you think about it. I mean, besides Malata and Kelsey, everybody's a pretty high draft pick. You got Cam Jurgens, I believe, was a second-round draft pick. You've got Landon Dickinson, second-round draft pick. You got Lane Johnson, first-round draft pick. Yeah, so it's pretty much leaning that way. And I mean, when you think about it, come on, at the end of the most, let's keep the main thing, the maniac thing, the thing that matters most, the guy who I get it from, Jalen Alexander, the great Hurts. We have to protect that guy. He's about to get upwards of possibly $50 million a year. You don't want that guy getting anywhere close to an injury. You know what I mean? I don't even want to say the word injured. Getting injured, you don't want to even sniff an injury. You feel me? So you're going to have to protect that man. And you're going to have to get after the other team's quarterback, and that's how good teams do it, you know? So, the Skoronski kid, I'm hearing a lot about that guy. He comes from good stock. I believe his father played for the Green Bay Packers. So, but then I'm also seeing situations where you see the Bears picking up an offensive lineman and grabbing him up because they have to protect their top commodity over there. And that kid whose name I say, Justin Fields, right? So, yeah, we just know where this thing is leaning. The Eagles are going to snatch up an offensive lineman in this first round. I want that kid, Brian Branch, so bad. Perhaps maybe he slips to us. Maybe we trade up, combine something. But, I mean, not to mention we don't have that many picks. Maybe we could finagle the bag with some of those compensatory picks from 24 and, you know, acquire a few picks from this year on teams that, you know, perhaps don't need their picks. That sounds crazy. Teams that don't need their picks, that's just wild. But who knows? Maybe we could package a few things to make this draft a bit better for us because I believe last I checked we have, 5, 6 draft picks in this draft. And most of them late. We've got, these 2 in the first round. 1 in the second, 1 in the third, then 3 in the seventh? Something crazy. I don't know, man. But we're gonna have to fulfill. We're gonna have to replenish the trenches, but also fill these holes. You know the guy to do it. Until next time, make it your best time. In the meantime, between time, keep it a green time. But we got questions, y'all. We got questions. What are we gonna do when Howie busting the stupid dope moves? Howie Potter waving that magic wand runs wild on you. But most importantly, what you gonna do when Eagle Mania runs wild on you? Come on, you kidding me? So many things. I think I might have missed a few things, man. But we just had to touch on that CJG thing, man. Like, yeah, I said his name a few too many. Deuce is the Deuce, man. To flock up out of here. Flock up, flock off. Him, most definitely. But until next time, make it your best time. In the meantime, between time, keep it a green time. You already know, man. Can't stop playing my music. EAGLES. Eagles.